Hello and welcome to Solo Playhouse. My name's Matt. It's good to be back. I have been away. I've been in Japan for 3 weeks, which was amazing. I did go to several shops to look for board games, and I have to say there's a lot of games there, a lot that are obviously in Japanese, a lot of small box games, as I've noted some videos I've seen on other channels as well. But I did manage to pick up a few things, and so today, because I got back yesterday and I do have jet lag, which is kind of okay at the moment. I'm feeling a little bit sleepy. It's midnight in Japan right now. So it's kind of midnight in my head, although it's 3 p.m. in the UK. And so I thought today I would start off coming back to live streaming with a relatively simple game that I picked up in Japan. And it is called Shephy. Um, and here it is. It's a really nice, cute card game. And in the game, we have one sheep. This is our field here. We have one sheep, and we're going to be using event cards to try and get more sheep. Some of these event cards will make us lose sheep as well. And we're going to try and get to 1,000 sheep. And if we get to 1,000, we win. There is a timer here, which I think is called, the enemy sheep card. Now, the enemy sheep card, there are 22 cards in the event deck. And when we go through the event deck, that is the end of the cycle. And this grows. So then the enemy sheep are 10, then they're 100. And on the fourth time through this event deck, they get to 1,000 and we lose the game. So that's the timer on the game. But I've kind of sort of played this a couple of times while I was still in Japan, and I never got close to getting to the end, because if you lose all your sheep, so if I have no sheep in my field, then I lose the game. So a couple of ways to lose, only one way to win. And these event cards are not all good, as you can imagine. So basically, the cycle of the game is we have 5 event cards in our hand. We choose one of those event cards. We discard that event card and apply its effects. Once all the effects have been applied, we draw from the deck until we have 5 cards in our hand again. And then we just repeat through those steps. Once the deck is empty, we use all the cards in our hand as well. And once we have no cards in our hand, that is the point where the enemy sheep increases. We shuffle all the event cards and start all over again. So draw 5, etc., etc. So that's it. Pretty straightforward and simple. But the things the cards do, not always so. So we will start. So we'll draw 5 event cards. Nice thing about this game was it has English and Japanese rules. And it quite clearly states that. And actually, I saw this on a list of games that people recommended for solo, actually. I have got a few others, and I might show them to you as well. Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay. So here are our 5 event cards, and I will put them out in a line, which will help me as well. So these are the ones we have. We have Be Fruitful, which is duplicate one of your sheep cards. So that's good. Planning Sheep, remove 1 card in your hand from the game. So Planning Sheep is useful because we're going to get rid of cards from our event deck that give us negative effects. We have Meteor, remove this card from the game and then release 3 sheep cards. So releasing sheep cards is basically moving 3 sheep cards in our field back to their decks. So that's losing those. So if we played that now, we could only lose this one and we would lose the game. Plague, release all sheep cards from 1 rank. So as you can see here, we have 1, 3, 10, 30, 100, 300, 1000. So they're all ranks. So we'd have to lose 3 from 1 rank, which at the moment would mean we lose. And then we have Dominion, choose any number of sheep cards in the field, add their values, and then replace them with 1 sheep card of equal or lesser value. So this is a good card on the face of it, and it is good, but if you wouldn't want to play this, for example, with the 1 card that we have now, because it would just be replaced by the 1 card. I mean, you could get rid of that card by doing that, I guess. But this is a way to get more sheep cards. Or get a higher value sheep card, I should say. Okay, so we have to discard 1 card. So I think what we'll do is we'll use Be Fruitful, which is duplicate 1 of your sheep cards. So we discard the card, and we will duplicate our 1. So now we have 2 sheep. And then we replace that card. So we get Flourish. This says choose 1 of your sheep cards and receive 3 sheep cards of 1 rank lower. So at the moment, Flourish is not any good to us because we only have rank 1. So that's no good. We could use Planning, which I think we're going to do. So remove 1 card in your hand from the game. Plague is release all sheep cards of 1 rank, which is not a good card at all, as far as I can see. So let's discard this, and we will remove this card from the game. So I'll just put it up top. So because we've played a card, we bring another 2 cards in. Okay, so we have Fill the Earth, which is play as many 1 sheep cards as you like in the field. Place, sorry. So we can use this straight away, and we can place all the rest of the 1 cards. So let's do that. Let's get all 7 1 cards into the field. Now we've got Wolves. Reduce the rank of your highest ranking sheep card by 1. If your highest ranking sheep card is 1, release it. So that's not too bad. We'd only lose 1. So we have choose 1 of your sheep cards and receive 3 sheep cards of 1 rank lower. That can't really use that. We could play this and it would do nothing, and that's fine. We can play cards that have no effect because there are no lower ranks. So we could use that and just draw a new card. Release 1 of your highest ranking sheep cards. It's quite tempting because that's just 1, so we still have 6. We could use Dominion, choose any number of sheep cards in the field, add their value, and replace them with the 1 sheep card of equal or lesser value. So we could discard 3 and get a 3 sheep card. But I think I'm going to use Lightning first. So this is release 1 of your highest ranking sheep cards. So we'll do that, and then it gets replaced. Okay, so Shephy is not good. Release 7 sheep cards. That's one we really want to get rid of. So these two won't work. Flourish we could use, it would do nothing. Reduce the rank of your highest sheep card by 1. If your highest ranking sheep card is 1, release it. We could use wolves. I think I'm going to use Flourish, and because it's choose one of your sheep cards and receive 3 sheep cards of 1 rank lower. It doesn't say we release that sheep card. It's just creating more. So we discard it and it does nothing. So we get another card. Crowding. Release all but 2 sheep cards. Oof. So I think I'm going to use wolves, which is reduce the rank of your highest ranking sheep card by 1. If your highest ranking sheep card is 1, release it. So I'll release 1, get rid of wolves. I'm looking for some good cards. Slump. Release half of your sheep cards rounded down. Okay. So I think these are all pretty bad. I'm going to use Dominion. Choose any number of sheep cards in the field, add their values, and replace them with 1 sheep card of equal or lesser value. So I'm going to take 3. And replace them with a 3. So we lose Dominion. Please give me a good one. Oh, no. Ooh, this is difficult. We might use crowding, release all but 2 sheep cards. That's the least bad. So we'll get rid of 1. So we have a 1 and a 3. So Golden Who's raise the rank of as many sheep cards as you like, except for your highest ranking sheep card. So we could make this 1 into a 3. Which I think we're going to have to do. So now we have 6 sheep, but we have not got many good cards. Ugh. So now all we've got is Falling Rock, release 1 sheep card. Slump, release half of your sheep cards, rounded down. Shephy, release 7 sheep cards, we can't do. Plague, release all sheep cards of 1 rank, we can't do, we would lose. Storm, release 2 sheep cards, we can't do. So I think we will release half of our sheep cards rounded down with Slump. So we release 1, so now we've just got 1, 3, so we need a good card here. Okay, we've drawn Inspiration. Look through the deck and add 1 card of your choice to your hand, then reshuffle the deck. Okay, so I'm going to do that. So, in our deck, choose a card, all-purpose sheet. Choose a card in your hand, play this card as a copy of the card you choose. We can multiply, place 1 3 sheep card in the field. We can duplicate one of our sheep cards, duplicate one of our sheep cards, discard 1 card from our hand. That might be quite good. I'm going to take the sheepdog and we shuffle these, hoping for a good shuffle. And we're going to discard 1 card from our hand. So we want something that's really bad. Release 7 sheep cards. So now we replace. Okay, so what we can do is use the all-purpose sheep. Choose a card in your hand, play this card as a copy of the card you choose. So I'm going to choose Be Fruitful, which is duplicate one of your sheep cards. So I'm going to play this to duplicate 3. And then we will duplicate one of our sheep cards again to get 9 sheep. And we've got another duplicate. But first, we've got 3 cards. Yeah, I'm going to duplicate again. Be Fruitful. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 12 sheep. Okay, so we've run out of cards now. So this means that we have quite a lot of bad cards in our hand. So I'm going to use multiply. Place 1 sheep card in the field. 1 3 sheep card in the field. So now we have 15 sheep. So we have these 4 cards left. So we could make a 10 here. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we use Dominion, choose any number of sheep cards in the field, add their value and replace them with 1 sheep card of equal or lesser value. This is tricky. I think we could go out here. So we can't use this. We could release 2 sheep cards. Okay, I think we will do Dominion first. Choose any number of sheep cards in the field, add their values, and then replace them with 1 sheep card of equal or lesser value. I'm going to replace this 3 with a 1. And then how many 3s have we got? 3, 4. Okay. I'm going to release all sheep cards of 1 rank, and I'm going to use 1. And then release 1 sheep card, and release 2 sheep cards. So we now have 1, 3, and we've used all the cards. So we turn up the enemy sheep card to 10, and we shuffle. And we draw 5 sheep cards. So part of the thing, I think, with this game is getting rid of cards that are bad. That is obviously helpful. And so the next round of cards, they're slightly better. Okay, let's have a look at what we've got. So we've got Lightning, release 1 of your highest ranking sheep cards. Flourish, choose 1 of your sheep cards and receive 3 sheep cards of 1 rank lower. So that's better now, that card works better. Release 2 sheep cards, duplicate 1 of your sheep cards, place 1 3 sheep card in the field. So let's use multiply. So we get another 3. We get Falling Rock, release 1 sheep card. So I think we'll do Be Fruitful, duplicate one of your sheep cards to get another 3. So we can choose any number of sheep cards in the field, add their values, and then replace them with one sheep card of equal. At the moment, we have 9 here. So this is lightning release, the highest ranking one. Choose one of your sheep cards and receive 3 sheep cards of 1 lower rank. Release 2 sheep cards, release 1 sheep card. Let's choose one of our sheep cards and receive 3 sheep cards of 1 rank lower. So we'll get 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. Because I'm hoping at least we can use these. So let's use Falling Rock, release 1 sheep card. So we'll release a 1. So we have Inspiration. Look through the deck and add 1 card of your choice to your hand and then reshuffle the deck. That's a card that's good and we should keep. I could use Dominion, adding values of sheep cards, because I could get a 10. We lose all our 3s and we'd have 1-1. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to play Dominion, and I'm going to select these 3, which make 9, and one of my ones, which makes 10, and we're going to get a 10. And I'm doing that because I've got Inspiration, so I can use Inspiration to help. Golden Who's raise the rank of as many sheep cards as you like, except for your highest ranking sheep card. This is better later in the game, I think. I'm going to use Inspiration. Look through the deck and add 1 card of your choice to your hand and then reshuffle the deck. So we have Fill the Earth, which is place as many 1 sheep cards as you like in the field. That's very useful because we can use it to release sheep cards. We can duplicate. We could remove 1 card. I don't think that helps us immediately enough. Choose a card in your hand. Play this card as a copy of the card you choose. That's not useful at the moment. Discard 1 card from your hand. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Fill the Earth. And I will shuffle these up. So I'm going to use Fill the Earth. Place as many 1 sheep cards as you like in the field. So I will place them all. So we drew Sheepdog. Golden Who's, raise the rank of as many sheep cards as you like, except for your highest ranking sheep card. Okay, so I'm going to raise all these 1s into 3s. There are 7 cards, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's pretty good because we've got a lot more sheep now. So we've got 31 sheep. So what was that? Raise the rank of as many sheep cards as you like, except for the highest ranking. Yes. So I think I'll use Storm to release 2 sheep cards. Wolves would reduce the rank of the 10 to a 3. Release all sheep cards in 1 rank. Release one of your highest ranking sheep. None of these are good, so I think I'm going to use the sheepdog. Discard 1 card from your hand. I'm going to use it for Shephy because that is release 7 sheep cards, which is pretty bad. So I'm going to discard 1 card from our hand, which means we get to draw 2. And we've got Be Fruitful. Duplicate 1 of your sheep cards. So, and also Dominion, which is where we add up. So I think I'm going to duplicate 1 of our sheep cards, and I'm going to duplicate the 10. So I could use Dominion now. Choose any number of sheep cards in the field, add their values, and then replace them with 1 sheep card of equal or lesser value. I need to get 30. One, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So I could get 30, but I also could duplicate 1 of my sheep cards first. Get another 10. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to duplicate 1 of my sheep cards. Release 1 of your highest ranking. Release all your sheep cards of 1 rank. Reduce the rank of your highest ranking sheep card by 1. That would also work. Release half of your sheep cards. Dominion is adding them up to get a higher one. You know, I think I'm going to use Wolves. Reduce the rank of your highest ranking sheep card by 1. So this becomes a 3. Okay, we've got the planning sheet, which is remove 1 card in your hand from the game. Slump is pretty bad. Release half of your sheep cards rounded down. Yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of that. So I use planning to get rid of slump. So these get replaced. We got our all-purpose sheep. Choose a card in your hand. Play this card as a copy. This is pretty bad. Okay, I'm going to use the all-purpose sheep on Dominion. So choose any number of sheep cards in the field, add their values, and then replace them with 1 sheep of equal or lesser value. So let's think. It's going to be tricky. So we could use 1 to create a 1. The reason I'm doing that is because I can use Plague, release all sheep cards of 1 rank. So I'm going to use Plague to get rid of that one. Okay. So we do have Dominion. So with Dominion, I can use these 4 to get another rank 10. So I will do that. So Dominion's gone. And now Lightning is release one of your highest ranking sheep cards and then release all but 2 sheep cards. So Lightning we will use to get rid of this 10 and then release all but 2 sheep cards. So we'll keep the 2 10s. Yeah, I mean, so now we have 20 sheep. I'm not close to the 1,000 that we need. So that's the end of that round. So the enemy sheep go up to 100. So this is actually our last round. So we've got to get from 20 sheep to 1,000. So we shuffle up. It's actually quite difficult. How do you get 1,000 sheep? Because there are a surprising number of bad cards in the event deck. Okay. So we've got our planning sheet straight away. Crowding, release all but 2 sheep cards is a bad card. So I'm going to remove crowding. So we have all-purpose sheep, so we can duplicate something. So let's duplicate, be fruitful, duplicate one of your sheep cards. So we've got 30. And we replace the cards. Oh, we got be fruitful again. So we've got our 2 be fruitfuls. We can use Dominion to add cards up. We can choose one of our sheep cards and receive 3 sheep cards of 1 rank lower. That's really good. So I think I'm going to use Dominion. Choose any number of sheep cards in the field, add their values, and then replace them with 1 sheep card of equal or lesser value. So we'll use these 3 to get a 30. And then we can flourish, choose one of our sheep cards and receive 3 sheep cards of 1 rank lower. So we will use flourish to get another 30. We've got our 3 be fruitfuls. So let's duplicate a 30 with a be fruitful. We could use Falling Rock to release one of the 10s. These duplicates, I kind of wish I could keep to get some, you know, if we get more higher cards. I'm going to use Falling Rock to release one of the 10s. Multiply, place 1/3 sheep card in the field. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. We can always sacrifice that one. So we have Inspiration. Look through the deck and add one card of your choice to your hand and then reshuffle the deck. I think... What have we got? We've got 60, 70, 83. Yeah, let's look through the deck. So we've got our 1 sheet card. Raise the rank of as many sheet cards as you like, except for your highest ranking. I'm going to use Fill the Earth. So we're going to shuffle these. So Fill the Earth, place as many 1 sheet cards as you like into the field. So I will place them all. So I think I'm going to use Plague, release all sheep cards of 1 rank. And I'm going to get, they've only got 1/3, so I'm going to dump that one. And we've got our sheepdog, discard 1 card from your hand. So we have released 2 sheep cards. That's not too bad though. Release 2 sheep cards, so I'm going to release 2 ones. Release 7 sheep cards. Yeah, so I'm going to discard that from my hand with my sheepdog. I mean, we're not going to get to 1,000, but okay, we have our second Dominion card. So at the moment, we can't get to 100 even. So let's use a Be Fruitful to duplicate a 30. So we got our Golden Hooves as our last card. Raise the rank of as many sheep cards as you like, except for your highest ranking sheep card. So let's raise the rank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll get 5 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we will raise the rank of these 2 10s to get another 2 30s. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 150 there. So I think we will use lightning to release one of your highest ranking sheet cards. We'll lose a 30. One, two, three, 4. Oh, we're going to be back to 30 because of these wolves. Hold on. Choose any number of sheep cards in the field, add their values and replace them with one sheep card of equal or lesser value. So let's go 30, 60, 90. And then 93, 96, 99, 102. So there we go. And then we can duplicate one of our sheet cards. So we will duplicate 100. And then reduce the rank of your highest ranking sheet card by 1. If your highest ranking sheet card is 1, release it. So this 100 becomes another 30. And that, unfortunately, is the end of the game. But we didn't do too badly, considering this is my first leg. Hello. How are you? So we got 163, and we needed to get to 1,000. But you know, it's not too bad. I am right that it finishes on, if you have at least, if the counter on the enemy sheet card increases to 1,000, you lose. Yeah. It's quite tough, but really fun. How are you, Scott? Oh, yes, I think I read in your posts that you... Oh, dear. We're not feeling well. I've just got to retrieve a card. Literally crawling around on my floor. I have the card. My trip was excellent, thank you. Yes, but I got back at 5:30 last night. So I'm actually okay at the moment. I went through a period about 2 o'clock where I was super tired, and I thought I'd just take a quick power nap and then couldn't sleep at all. Oh, you kind of like like that. You've got proper. Is it like proper flu, or is it just one of those really bad colds? Sorry to hear you're not well. Messes up with the streaming as well, doesn't it? Or the videos. I'm gonna have another go at this because, yeah, I want to see if there's a better way. It seems quite hard to actually get more cards. So let me just clean my glasses. I do have another game. Well, at least you're not like totally, knocked out by it. Okay. So we're going to have 5 event cards. And let's have a look at these. So we have Storm, release 2 sheet cards. Place, multiply, place 1 3-sheet card in the field. Plague, release all sheet cards of 1 rank. planning sheet, remove one card in your hand from the game and fill the earth. Place as many one sheep cards as you like in the field. Okay, so I think we should... I do like fill the earth, so I'm going to get all the ones. So we have 7 sheep. Hooray. Only 993 to go. All-purpose sheep. Choose a card in your hand. Play this card as a copy of the card you choose. Do you know what? We can use all-purpose sheep with planning sheep to remove one card in your hand from the game. That's quite interesting. I'm going to do that and just see how that goes, because that seems like a useful way of getting cards out of negative stuff out of our hand. Choose a card in your hand. Play this card as a copy of the card you choose. So I'm going to remove one card in my hand from the game, and they're going to use play to release all sheep cards of 1 rank. Okay. Doing that early on seems like a good idea to me. So we can place 1 3 sheep card into the field with multiply. So let's do that. And we can duplicate one of our sheep cards. Yes, I think I'll do that, and I'll get another 3. Now we have wolves. Reduce the rank of your highest ranking sheep card by 1. That's not a good card, but it's not an awful card. But I think I might get rid of it because none of these are helpful at the moment. Storm release 2 sheep cards is... Yeah, actually I might get rid of Storm. So we have Meteor, remove this card from the game, and then release 3 sheep cards. Do you know what? I might do that. But first, I'm going to use Inspiration. To look through the deck and add 1 card of my choice to my hand and then reshuffle the deck. Yeah. Let's try and get a good card. Golden Hooves, which is... Yeah, I'm going to get Golden Hooves. So we have to shuffle. Raise the rank of as many sheep cards as you like, except for your highest ranking sheep card. Okay. So I think I'm going to raise 6. No, I don't need 6. 5 of my 1s into 3s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And then we have our sheepdog, which we can discard 1 card from our hand. I think I might use Dominion first to go 1, 2, 3, 4 threes, which is 12 to get a 10. And we got another Dominion, which is good. I'm going to use Flourish. So I'm going to choose my 10 to get 3 threes. So I don't want to use the sheepdog until I really have to, which is discarding 1 card from my hand. And I know there is a card which discards 7, releases 7 sheep cards. So there's also a card which gets rid of my highest value one. I might use Meteor. Release 3 sheep cards. Yeah, I'm going to use Meteor, and it gets removed from the game. So I'm going to take out 2 threes and 1/1 because I want to have options. I think that's one of the important things as well. Having a spread of cards throughout the field seems like a good plan. Be fruitful is duplicate one of your sheep cards. That will be quite good. Yeah, I'm going to duplicate a 10. So I've got 2 10s. Oh, and I've got another one. Now, I could potentially, got 20 there, 12 there, so I could get a 30, but then I would be left with a 30 and a 1, and that seems dangerous to me. So I'm going to duplicate a 10 to get another 10. Lightning is release one of your highest ranking sheep cards. I think I'll use wolves first. Reduce the rank of your highest ranking sheep card by 1 if your highest ranking sheep card. So, because that's better, at least I'm only losing 7 sheep. Release half of your sheep cards rounded down. That's not good. But this is worse. Crowding, release all but 2 sheep cards. Unless they're high ones. I now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I could. It's still not leaving me with a lot, but I could get a 30. If I did that, I've got 2 cards left in the deck. I think I'm going to use my sheepdog to discard crowding and get these 2. Ugh. Yeah, this is bad. Release 7 sheep cards is really bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 would leave me with a 10. Because I got loads of good ones at the start, I've been left with bad ones at the end. And these are really bad. Like, I think it's going to wipe me out. Release 7 cheap cards. Yeah, it's going to wipe me out. Oh, I thought I was doing really well. If I release 7, one, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this is bad. If this had come out earlier, I could have got rid of... Are there 2 Shephyans? No, just, well, just 1. Yeah, this is bad, this card. This card is bad because it's very specifically a high number. I've got to do it. So, Shephy, release 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. Oh, I thought I was doing so well. And I've got to play all these cards. Release one of your highest ranking sheep cards. I have no sheep left. Ooh. Ooh. I don't think I'm going to play another game of this. I really want to beat it. But there you go, you see. That 7-1 is brutal. I need to get rid of that. Okay, I'm going to have another go. Need to get rid of that. That is the worst card. Okay. Okay, so we have... the only good card we have is Fill the Earth. Place as many 1 sheep cards as you like in the field. So we'll place the rest of the 6. So we have 7. And then the next best one is Falling Rock. Release 1 sheep card. We've got a Dominion. It's a bit early for Dominion. I think we'll use Meteor. Remove this card from the game and then release 3 sheep cards. Hoping we get a good card. Slump. Woo! Okay, we've got 3 1s. Release all sheep cards 1 round. We can't do that. Release 2 sheep cards. Very bad. Choosing cards. Duplicating one of our sheep cards. So I think that's the best way to go. And we've got our planning sheep. I'm going to use Dominion, choose a number of sheep cards in the field. So I'm going to use 3 ones to get a 3. We've got our inspirations. Look through the deck and add 1 card of your choice to your hand, and then shuffle it. I'm going to use that, and I'm going to use it to find that 7 because I've got my planning sheep. So I'm going to use my planning sheet, remove 1 card in your hand from the game to get rid of that 7 card. You don't have to deal with that anymore. We got golden hooves. Raise the rank of as many sheep cards as you like. That's not much good right now. Release 2 sheep cards. Release half of your sheep cards rounded down. Release all sheep cards of 1 rank. Let's use that. Release the 1. We use flourish because we 3. We can get 3 1 ranks back. I'm just playing this now without explaining too much. We have our all-purpose sheep, so we can choose a card in our hand and play this card as a copy of that card. I'm going to use slump. Release half of your sheep cards rounded down. So I'm going to release. Oh no, actually, changing my mind. Release 2 sheep cards with storm. So we'll reduce the 1s. We have multiply. Place 1 3 sheep card in the field. So I will use that to get another 3. We have a be fruitful to duplicate. So I'm going to use my all-purpose sheep on that one to get another 3. We have our sheepdog. So let's use our sheepdog to discard slump. Wolves and be fruitful. Have we got enough to rank up yet? To only barely enough. Oh, we can raise the rank of as many sheep cards as we like, except for the highest ranking sheep cards. Yeah. So I'm going to duplicate another 3. The crowding. Release all but 2. Choose any number of sheep cards in the field. Add their values. So I can now take 3 and the 1 and make a 10. And I'm going to play crowding because it's released all but 2 sheep cards and I only have 2. I'm going to duplicate to get 2 10s. And then I'm going to reduce the rank of my highest sheep card to make a 3. And I'm going to raise the rank of as many sheep cards as I like, except for the highest rank, to get 30. And then release one of my highest ranking sheep cards to get 20. So we have 20 sheep. And we got rid of that nasty 7-1. The half as well is pretty bad, depending on, you know, how many cards we've got. So let's see. I love this Be Fruitful card. It's a bit of sheep shagging going on. Okay, so we've got good cards. We've got our 2 Be Fruitfuls. We've got Wolves. We've got Dominion, so we can add cards up and raise. And Golden Hooves. So let's duplicate a 10. So now we've got 30, yeah. We've got a sheepdog. Discard 1 card from our hand. Let's use the Wolves to reduce that to from a 3 to a 10. And let's duplicate another 10. Lightning is not good. We could get a 30, but we're getting less cards. I think I'm going to discard Lightning with my sheepdog. We've got Inspiration, so we can look through our event deck. We do have Be Fruitful to duplicate, but I think I'm going to use Inspiration because we have Fill the Earth, which I like, gets me all the wands. Place as many 1 sheep cards in the field as you like. So I will place all 7. And then Plague, release all cards of 1 rank. I think I'm going to use that now to get rid of that 3. There's only 1. And we can raise the rank of as many sheep cards as you like, except for your highest ranking sheep card. So I'm going to use that to get all my 3s. I've got my planning sheet, so I can remove 1 card from the game. So I'm going to remove Slump, release half of your sheep cards, rounded down. Because that is a bad card. That's the other really bad card. Now we can copy. So I'm going to use All-Purpose Sheep to copy Be Fruitful, duplicate one of our sheep cards, so I'll get another 10. I could get a 30 here. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to choose any number of sheet cards in the field, add their values, and replace them with one sheet card of equal or lesser value. What's best to do? 3 10s into a 30, or 2 10s into a 30? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm going to do that just because it gives me more options. So now I have 30, 50, 9. Yes, that was one of my dominions. We have multiply, place 1 3 sheep card into the field, so it will. Now we have flourish. Choose one of your sheep cards and receive 3 sheep cards of 1 rank lower. I can't get 100. So I think I will get 3 10s. Okay, we've got our release all but 2 sheep cards. So I can use Dominion. $10, $20, $30, $40, $50. If I create another 50, 30, sorry. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I don't necessarily want to keep the 230s, but because I'm trying to keep a number of cards. Because this one, crowding, I'm going to have to end up with just 2 cards. So, in a way, it doesn't. All these don't really matter. Duplicate one of our sheet cards. Doesn't really matter. I will get a 30. Release 2. So I release 2 3s. Release 1. So I release another 3. And release all but 2 sheet cards. Now I think I could keep 2 30s. But I'm not sure, but I think it's best to do something like this. Keep a 30 and a 10. I don't know. Tricky. Okay. So we can get rid of another bad card this round. Oops. Okay, let's see what we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 3 Be Fruitfuls, a crowding. That's interesting. I'm going to use crowding, release all but 2 sheep cards. We've only got 2. Lightning is bad. Place 1 3-sheet card into the field with multiply. So we will do that. This is our last turn again. Discard 1 card from your hand, so we can discard lightning. We've got all our duplicates. I'm going to keep them. Inspiration, look through the deck and add 1 card of your choice to your hand and then reshuffle the deck. So let's do that. I think it's either fill the earth or, yeah, I think fill the earth. So I get some more spread. I still don't think I'm going to get to 1,000. I'm not completely sure how you do that. Place as many 1-sheet cards as you like into the field. So I will place all of them. And then I will duplicate one of my 30s. And I will duplicate a 10 because I'm going to... Ooh. I'm going to raise the rank of as many sheet cards as I like, except for your highest ranking. So I'm going to get 2 30s. I'm going to get 1 10 and 7 3s. I think I can get 100 now. 30, 60, 90, 100. Yeah, I'm going to do that with Dominion. And choose one of your sheet cards and receive 3 sheet cards of 1 rank lower. So I'll choose the 100 and get 3 30s. Is there something? I'm going to use planning sheet. Remove 1 card from your hand from the game to get rid of wolves. Ooh. I'm going to use all-purpose sheet to choose a card in my hand and play this card as a copy of the card you choose. Duplicate one of your sheet cards. I'm still nowhere near. Okay, I'm going to release a lot of threes here. Release 2 sheet cards. And release 1 sheet card. And release all sheet cards of 1 rank. So all threes. And then duplicate one of my sheet cards. And then with Dominion, choose any number of sheet cards in the field, add their values. So we will add these 3 100s to get a 300. And so that is the end of the game. I've got 420 sheep. So I've lost again. But I did get closer. Almost halfway there. I have no idea how you get to 1,000. I think I was doing the right thing getting rid of these bad cards. But I do feel like maybe using the duplicate a card to duplicate the get rid of a card action to get rid of more of these cards. Because if you can get rid of two bad cards in the first 2 rounds, like 4, you know, there's definitely, I mean, obviously you can do it, but, you know, I got to 420. I do like how all these cards are different. They're cute. It's really cute. Yes, I can totally see why this is recommended as a solo game. Like being able to, it's definitely a challenge. It is for me, but it's so compact. Like it's easy to take with you on journeys and play on a small table, and I appreciate it. And also, I didn't feel too tired doing it. The jet lag is not too bad right now. Okay, that will be it for today. As I slowly recover from my trip, I will be getting back to playing, continuing games, and doing more stuff on my members. So I will be getting back to Iridia. I'm looking at the games under my table, so I keep them all here. Iridia and Tidal Blades 2 will be coming back, and I will also be playing 7th Citadel again. So we'll be playing all those and more things to come. Yeah, it is a very sweet little game. And I actually like the difficulty of it as well. I definitely, I'm kind of not like an amazing strategist, but with a game like this, I'm kind of trying to work out a strategy and getting a bit closer. I'm sure some people would play this and, you know, immediately like, boom, know how to work it out. But yeah, I enjoy it. It's been very nice to play the few times that I've played it. And playing it today, I always feel like I have better strategy because I'm talking about the game and explaining it myself. Anyway, that's it for today. If you're watching this and like to become a member, please click join down below and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Would be most appreciated. And thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.